Camera ready?
Set.
Action. How's it going, guys? Andrew here. Let me take these off for a minute. Man, it feels good to be back in one of the vlogs. What is up? How's it been, everybody? It's been pretty good. Just been busy with school and work is awful, but I'm doing something fun here. Look at this. Look at all that. Woo! So what's going on? What's been cooking for Atomic Evolution, for Caleb, Matt, myself, and the gang? We filmed something. If you follow us on, Twitter or Instagram, or just, listen to our podcast, we have been talking about it. Long story short, at school, there was this festival that came and they were like, hey, we will give you all the gear. You provide the story and the talent and go make a short film, 5 minutes or less, in less than a week, pretty much, and submit it into our festival. And you could be one of the top 16. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And we did it. It was successful. We shot it in 3 days. What you're about to see is all behind the scenes footage that I did. Not that much of it, especially on the last day, because we were stressing for time, wanting to make sure that we got it done and everything. But yeah, guys, it was a blast. We filmed one scene one day, another scene the following day, which was supposed to be 2 scenes, and then a final scene the last day, but then it ended up being 2 scenes. So without further ado, enjoy the footage. I might interloop, have me talking about the footage that you just watched in between them. I don't know really what's gonna happen, but anyways, guys, enjoy the footage.
Rolling.
Alrighty, and action. All right, let's reset, go around, keep it rolling. All right, Caleb. All right, camera set. And action. Everybody set. Camera ready. And action. And action.
Oh, you gotta hide a little bit.
So, what you just watched was the first day of shooting. We actually only filmed that stuff for about 3 hours. I was pretty stressed. It was the first day. All of us were there on set. At this trail that I first found when I first moved down to Georgia, and I thought I was gonna get out of class earlier than I did, but I didn't. I got out a little bit later actually. So when we got to set, it was about 2:30. So that means we had about 3 hours of daylight before the sun was gonna start setting, and I was stressing. I knew we only had to film this one scene, and it was really a chase scene. The only thing I was worried about was the fight. That you saw a little behind the scenes of, and if you watched the short film, what are you doing? I guess you're watching this. After watch this, go watch the actual short film. But what I was scared about is filming was going great. We were knocking stuff out of the park until that fight scene. We come to the end, we realize that we have a little daylight left, but not enough. And Ariel, my DP, pretty much said, dude, I don't think we have time. And then I was like, hold on, let's just practice it. Then we could film it the next day, but let's just practice it. Let's just play it out how I want to see it. And so we start doing it. And Ariel kind of looks up. He's like, screw it. We have time. Let's go. And we film it. And I think it takes us about 5 real takes. We have some rehearsals. We have 2 or 3 rehearsals. And by the 5th take, I think is the one that you see is the final one. Because Caleb, as you saw in the behind the scenes, Caleb and Ariel couldn't reach the tree without falling. So That was pretty funny trying to figure that out. But all right, let's move on to day 2.
It's over. Good trade. Was it worth it?
How are you there?
Just want to know loose ends. Make sure no turns. Make sure everything was tied up nicely.
You cut me off. Can I just cut you off too?
Camera speed.
Speed.
Clap. Probably didn't work. Anyways.
Good. It's fine.
And action. Oh my gosh, guys. Day 2 was just so cold. Like, you think like day 1 was just nice and we had like our t-shirts on. It was a beautiful like spring day, even though it was like in January. And day 2, which was just the next day, the following morning, it was freezing out. Not like super cold, probably like 40s, but like windy. We were at a lake, so like, you know, it was a lot of open space, a lot of wind to work with. And oh my gosh, guys, the trek with this day. I had a location. My DP, Ariel, he didn't like it. He said it was fine, but he wanted to go film on the opposite side of the lake. I was like, no big deal. We can go over there. It's about a 10-minute drive. Let's go. Drive 10 minutes. We meet Matt there. So now there's the 4 of us, Caleb including. And it's a yacht club, so it's private. And I was like, crap. And then we're looking at the maps, and I see another place that's about 10 more minutes north. And I'm like, okay, guys, let's go here. This is another place to go. So we go there. It's closed. It's only open from, you know, Labor to Memorial Day or whatever. I get those 2 days mixed up. I don't know which one's first. And I was like, wow. Like, it's open, but it's not. Like, we could easily film there. But at the same time, I didn't want to get arrested. And then Matt was like, I know one more place. I deliver there sometimes for FedEx. And I was like, guys, this is it. Like, either we film here or we go back. Like, we've been wasting too much time. Because both Caleb and I had to work at 5. So we were stressing. Caleb might have had to work at 4. I don't know. And so we get to the final location. Ariel and I get there first. And it's perfect. We're walking around and I see like a little like peninsula place. I'm like, I want to film over there. And so we hike over there. It's probably like a 10-minute hike. And I see the area. It's not bad. It's okay. But then we see like these big boulder rock things. And I'm like, yo, let's go over there. And it was beautiful. I mean, you see the final scene. It's so fun to look at. Such an isolated like location. It was perfect for this final scene. I couldn't have had it any other way. But it was a lot of fun. We did have a random guy hiking and ended up sitting where Matt stands, and he sat there for like a good probably 30 minutes, maybe more. And I was getting pretty restless because I was like, I don't want to kick this guy out, but like, dude, we have a time crunch here. We're filming something. So let's go ahead and fast forward to the final shoot.
Send him.
Here he comes. We just changed cars really quick.
Upgrade. Yeah. No,
Not him?
that is him.
There it is.
It's full resolution. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. That is a good bloodshot wound.
I saw the sewer drain over there. I was like, nope.
What if it went in there?
They're big. Like the one right by our place.
Go ahead, gun it.
Sorry.
Behind the scenes, this is so much fun. Just watching them drive like
We've
that.
actually got some fucking behind the scenes shit.
I know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yay, nay?
We definitely pulled a little bit more, but I think
The final shooting day was actually Super Bowl Sunday, and we met at my friend's house, Brent, and we had an ideal road to film at, but Ariel found a different road that he liked that was about 10 minutes away. So we drive there, and about that time we get there, it's pretty dead, but I think church just got out when we started filming, and there was a church maybe like a quarter mile down the road. So like the streets started getting busy, and what should have only taken like 15 minutes ended up taking like 40, what felt like 40 at least. And I was like, shit, we're burning daylight, because we only had again till 4 because Caleb had to go to work. So we filmed the car stuff, bloody myself up. Amanda puts all the makeup, time consuming to say the least. And then we filmed the inner car stuff, and that amazing shot of Ariel pulling up like that. Yeah, that shot right there, like the one you're thinking of. We got that on the third take, probably one of my favorite shots in the short. And then we moved to Brent's place to film the like warehouse. And a fun little bit, the door was just me holding this cardboard, like big 65-inch TV box, and just opening it up with like my hand and my foot and just making it look like a gag, because we had like the sun hitting the garage. So it was really cool, and also shadows are fun to work with. So overall, guys, this was a really fun shoot. And I remember back doing the Celebration podcast and talking about like the New Year podcast. New Year, just what I wanted to do was to film something that I was proud enough to put into a festival. And I mean, right here, I was trying to put this at a festival, and I did. And out of 73 submissions at my school, I did not get accepted. And it's a little daunting. I didn't expect anything going in. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna win. I would like to be part of the 16. I didn't get the 16. And then they show a highlight of like all the other people that submitted. I wasn't even in that. And they got me thinking. I was like, you know, maybe mine was a little too good compared to the ones I saw, because out of the 16, there was like 4 that I enjoyed and like 2 that I thought was like really like good. Had the most production value compared to mine. And overall, it's out the window, because at the end of the day, I got to hang out with my friends, Matthias, Ariel, Caleb, Matt, Amanda. I got to see Brent, and we got to film something that I'm proud of. I think something that we're all proud of, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes, the trailer, everything leading up to this vlog. It has been a true treat and delight. I have some stuff I've been working on in school, and I probably will show you guys that, as well as another short film that will be my final project that I will hopefully be able to film at a production level like this Getaway, to a point where I could also show this at festivals, because I would love at the, midpoint this year, maybe having 2 to possibly 3 legit short films that I could submit in the festivals and see just where my career could start going this year. 2020, baby. It's a new year for myself, for Caleb, Matt, everybody, all of you guys watching this. It's a new decade. Let's do this. Let's own it. Let's all just use our creative outlets, our minds, guys. It feels really good to talk to you again. Just on my phone talking to you guys. It's been well over a month, and I have some things coming up. I don't like to say it though, like I said in the vlog, because sometimes it doesn't come true, so I don't want to say anything. But so this has been Andrew, guys. Thank you again for taking a part in this journey through a trailer, through a video, and a vlog of behind the scenes of Getaway. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did making it. And from Matt and Caleb and myself, peace.